All right. Hi. Excuse me. I just finished eating a sandwich. Been eating sandwiches lately. Have y'all heard about sandwiches? Pretty good shit happening in the world of sandwiches as of late. In terms of I've been making them. Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. Excuse me. It's me. It's Gage. Hi. How are you? Hope you're doing. I gotta. Oh God, I'm coughing. Hold on. Having coughing today too. Big things happening in the world of coughing. In that I've been doing it. Hello, Lucas. Welcome. It's a Callisto Protocol Friday. Everyone's favorite sci-fi horror game that is tangentially related to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Protocol Friday. There you go. It's the Callisto Protocol Friday. Excuse me. But yes, hi, welcome. I'm just packing things up. Not a whole lot of game news that I can think to talk about, really. Nothing I've really been paying attention to. FF7 Rebirth came out recently. Oh god, excuse me. I don't have it. I haven't even played Remake yet. I haven't finished Crisis Core. And I really want to finish Crisis Core. I haven't played Crisis Core in a bit, so I'm scared to go back to it. Like, I really appreciate games that, like, give you an opportunity to just, like, hey, here's like a little thing that you can do. Here's an area that you can go to where you can just fuck around, reacclimate to the controls. Like the loading screens in Bayonetta games, you know? Because, like, I think about going back to Crisis Core, and I'm just like, am I going to remember how to play Crisis Core? Fuck, I sure hope so. But yeah. Crisis Core. I've been thinking a lot about JRPGs. About streaming them. I'm not generally... Or for the longest time, I haven't really been a JRPG kind of guy. But, like... I don't know. There's some cool shit in JRPGs. I know this. You know this. I gotta make a gross noise real quick. 1 second. I'm not saying I haven't played JRPGs. I've played my fair share. I don't really stick with them. And I often worry about how they would play on stream, because it's just like... okay. Maybe, excuse me. I have all sorts of, like, congestion issues right now. JRPGs sound interesting. Yeah, do you think so? You think so, Lucas? I've seen your YouTube channel. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. But, like, with JRPGs, it's like... If I want to play them on stream, it's just like, okay, that's a commitment. That's a commitment that I have to make potentially for a year or more, you know? Like, I can't half-ass a JRPG stream. I can't do that. In part because, I mean, you've seen my Nier playthroughs. I'm an absolute fucking slut for side quests. So it's like, yeah, what's that? townsperson has a job for me, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Sure. I don't see why not. Excuse me. But then it's like, because it's just like, okay, let's say maybe I'm not in the mood to make a commitment to a game for like an extended period of time. And it's just like, okay, well, what do I do then? And it's just like, okay, what if I did a one-off? But I can't just do a one-off because my one-offs are like 2.5 to 3 hours long. Depending on the JRPG, I won't even get out of the fucking tutorial in that time. You know what I mean? Like, God. And like, it's not like I don't have stuff on deck. I was talking the other day about how, like, I own a copy of Final Fantasy 15. I have FF... Do I have FF8? Hold on. I know I got FF8, or I wanted to get FF8. Because I have something of a soft spot for that game. I don't think I got FF8, actually. I do not own Final Fantasy VIII. I do have the original Final Fantasy VII. I've got Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've got Crisis Core. You know? I've got Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD. JRPGs. We have them. Lost Odyssey. I've got Lost Odyssey. But it's just like, I think about the idea of playing a JRPG on stream. Like, I've got Chrono Cross. I've got fucking Chrono Cross. Listen, I own Chrono Cross. I ain't even played Chrono Trigger yet. Now they're talking about doing a Chrono Trigger remake. That's something I could talk about. Square Enix recently was just like, hey, how would you guys want us to remake Chrono Trigger? And it's just like, why? Why remake it? Like, and I'm not talking about like being somebody who's just like, oh, just put the ROM up on like Nintendo Switch Online, you know? No, just like make a console version of like the DS remake. Just release that. I've heard it's good. I have JRPGs on deck, ready to play. But it's just like when I think about starting a JRPG, and I think about like what level of commitment that is over a period of time, I get a little antsy. Like right now, there is exactly one JRPG right now that I have any sort of plans to play in the future. And that is, eventually, my Friday game is going to be Persona 3 Portable. Alternating weeks between doing it solo and playing with Catbull. I'm hoping to do that. Ideally, I would like to do that. Because I've got Persona 3 Portable. Among all the other JRPGs I have on hand, yes, Persona 3 Portable is one of them. But it's just like, even thinking about that, like, even thinking about, like, the fact that it wouldn't be, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The fact that it wouldn't be, like, contained specifically to Catbull weeks. Because Adrian B, I watched their Persona 5 playthrough, and I loved it. I enjoyed the hell out of watching them play Persona 5. And I've heard good things about Persona 3. And I shouldn't leave this unsaid. I want to play as the girl. You know what you can't play as the girl in? Reload. At least not yet. They're modding it. People are modding it so you can play as the girl. What other games am I thinking about playing that, like, I know are, like, a major commitment? Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. I like that game. That game's fun to play. I don't know if I would ever do a Mass Effect playthrough. That seems like you want to talk about commitments. Mass Effect might be a bit much. I've been thinking about the Metro series. Mummy Demastered I want to do at some point. Oh. Okami. Okami might be a game to play when I run out of Legend of Zelda games. But, like, I gotta get back into fucking Breath of the Wild if I'm ever gonna run out of Legend of Zelda games to play. You know? Yeah, like, that's just the thing. It's just like, oh, you know, like, I think about, like, doing... Like, what did I did a one-off of Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I have been hemming and hawing ever since about whether or not I want to go back to that game. Not because I didn't like it, but because it's just, again, it's the idea, it is the implication of a huge commitment. I played that game for a couple of hours. I can tell you, I didn't get to the good stuff. I don't want to imply that what I did get to was bad, but, like, I didn't get to the game. You know? I want to make sure that my character skin, I've got the right one. Oh, the gore skin. I was wondering about that. I don't think I had that on here the other day. Right, I'm still on the Watchtower skin. This fucking Tron Legacy shit. Why is this one not labeled as New Game Plus? I'm just gonna go ahead and hit continue and see what it does. Okay, this seems right. Oh! God. I just realized what the part we're at. This is the one with the platform. Oh. I remember hating this on my first playthrough. Alright, what do I have for... Don't do that. Listen, I know you're upset that we have to do the platform bit, but, like... Have some class. Josh, do hamel. Okay. So here we got a big platform. A really big platform with a bunch of suspicious item crates on it. Can you guess what's going to happen when we start up this platform? Hold on, I need to fucking realign my pop filter now. Alright. Beep boop. Okay, here we go.
Next stop, Cortex Station.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, fuck, right. I forgot these guys pop immediately when they show up. Okay, I heard another one. There you are. Yep. Alright, you I'm just gonna need to take out normal. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Take a fucking swing at me. Take a fucking swing. Ow. Oh, you want to hit me so bad it makes you look stupid. And you're going in the fan. Pump your neck full of juice. For the bit. Oh, God. Nope. Fan. It's the fan for you. What? Nope. Fan. Fan. Okay, save point. Cool. Okay. I will read your messages in a moment. This is kind of where things get real.
Warning. Operators must wear protective gear at all times.
Oh, and I don't even have a helmet. So these guys are the worst. Ow. What the? Why am I turning? Ugh. Ah. God, I hate them. Okay.
Now arriving. Marcus Station.
Guess what? There's a lot more of those guys later on. I didn't use any of these item boxes. I'm very happy. Now I can just take all this ammo. Or at the very least, as much ammo as the game will let me carry. Oh, hold up. It didn't let me pick up the fucking... Hold on. Hold on. Where's the tactical pistol ammo? I know I picked some up. Well, hold on. I can drop the one skunk gun shot I have. hold on. I picked the one skunk gun shot back up. Which is very funny, actually. Alright, cool. I was on duty the whole time and had a lot to say about the topic. To help you out with your concern about streaming JRPGs, I can put some things in perspective for you that should probably put some of your worries to rest. Let's consider the length of modern non-JRPG games. When you streamed God of War Ragnarok, did you aim for 100% completion? I did not, in fact. I can see where you're going with this. And you should definitely continue. I'm worried about streaming JRPGs. Change my mind. Are you winning, chum? Hello, Audrey! Yes, actually. That was probably the best run of that particular sequence I've ever had.
Do not approach platform edge.
It was real touch and go there for a while. Did you aim exclusively for just the story? Not exclusively, because beating that game is about 30 to 35 hours. Yeah, I see. I see. Audrey, I was talking about my reservations about streaming JRPGs earlier. And how many JRPGs I actually own. That I'm just like, I would maybe stream this. If I wasn't scaled. Well, Xenoblade and Persona games are very long. That's not the norm for JRPGs. Colony!
Danny, I made it.
Great. Where are you?
Some kind of service tunnel.
I'm on the other side. Just keep going. You're almost to the colony.
P3. Persona 3 Portable is on deck. I just need art for it. And it's on my list of... It's on my short list of things I need to commission in the near future. Along with art of my Warrior of Light and my Persona getting piped by the Arbiter. I mean, what? Who said that?
Life awaits. Yeah, right, man. More like the same old shit. Look, I promise I'll get you out here real soon. I miss you.
Banudes? Yeah, actually. The artist that I'm going to be working with for that, I actually asked them about it because they don't usually do not safe for work stuff, but they have expressed like willingness for, well, it's not that they don't do not safe for work stuff. They don't do commissions for not safe for work stuff. But they will do like sometimes like artistic nudity. Not gonna say who it is. I don't want to get them in trouble. Let's drop one of the grip batteries. The norm for JRPG length is more around the 20 to 30 hour mark. Some of them are around that length when trying to complete stuff, even. Oh. Final Fantasy games are, in particular, are usually that long. Yeah, I guess my main concern is that I want to get back on the commission grind. This week kicked my whole ass. Yeah, I've been seeing you talk about it. A lot of shit going on, and then that shrimp stabbed you. Like, what the fuck? I think one of my main concerns, and I think what makes me, like, when I look at how, like, long a game will take, because I will generally check, oh, Nesmi VA is streaming, Umineko. I will generally check, yeah, how long to beat. I'll check how long to beat to see how long a game will last, usually before I stream it. And part of it is a lot of the games that I stream that are on the longer side generally speaking, are the ramp up to like actually starting them is pretty quick. Like, generally, you are doing the stuff that you're going to be doing for the rest of the game pretty immediately. And like, I mean, that's mainly like a pacing thing. And I don't want to say that like JRPGs don't have that, because they do. Like, you know, most JRPGs will open up with like, or a lot of JRPGs, at least ones that I've played, will open up with like, you know, some real easy kind of like softball battles so that you can kind of get used to the systems. But then like the actual tutorial, actually like learning stuff about the game and also building up the world, will usually be like a good chunk of time. Like, Lucas, I think I've talked with you before about like where I stopped in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 when I was playing it for the Wii, where it's just like I had only just started fighting enemies that could counter your future sight. And from what I understand, it's just like there's still a good chunk of that game left even after, like, it's one of those things where it's just like I feel it gets to a point where it's just like I feel like I'm not out of the tutorial yet.
I'm at the colony. Where are you?
See that light tower? Meet me there.
Light tower. Got it.
I don't know, like, I guess it's more of a pacing thing for me, you know? I guess what it is, where it's just like I like to feel like things are like moving along quickly. Like, we're playing Callisto Protocol right now. One of my main complaints with Callisto Protocol is that you have to get like halfway through the game before it's like, okay, you can now carry more than 6 items, and you no longer have the physical cohesion of wet tissue paper. It's just like once you finally get the suit, it feels like, oh, now the game has actually started. Yeah. Minor log 2.
I told them it was a complete waste of time, but UJC wasn't having it. Now they got my whole crew working OT. I just hope they find whatever it is they're looking for.
We love a pacing issues. Like, I think some of the only games, like, I think, and here's the other thing, I think that's mostly an issue with starting a new JRPG. Like, I've played games that have, like, JRPG pacing before, and gotten into them, like, really easily and, like, really quickly, mostly because I've played them before. Like, fuck, I streamed both versions of Nier. Nier doesn't really open up until you've gotten through like the first half of the game. Like, I can't even call it the first half of the game because it's like the first fifth of the game. Main loop in Xenoblade 1 is pretty much provided at that point. You were in. The other mechanics are just character specific, more for option's sake. If you want to change leader, then something you're forced to learn. Basically like 14 jobs. Also, Gage, I watched your Sploon VOD. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I'm playing the video game good. I did confirm that I have Octo expansion already, so I don't need to buy that. Why am I... Oh, what the fuck? That... Jesus! Are these guys that can see me or guys who can't? I think these are the blind ones. Oh. Ah. 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 Stab. Oh yeah, you were doing amazing. My one tip would be swim more. That's a wiggly fella. Yeah, he's got a lot of wiggly bits. Tactical pistol. There was a report recently, and I'm thinking about this as somebody who, like, is definitively part of the cult followings of several game series. I think one advice I can give is that you don't have to worry about learning things quickly in most JRPGs unless you're doing optional challenging stuff. They're lenient about main story difficulty. Okay. I appreciate that. That's definitely... I'm definitely going to take all this to heart at the very least with the planned P3P playthrough. But I'll definitely have to think about other ones I might want to play. There's definitely a lot of longer form games right now that I need to finish first before I decide on, like, if I'm going to be starting up anything new like that. Let's get this guy since he's over here. Teehee stabs you. Did someone hear that? No, that's not happening. Okay, now that I think I've cleared out a number of, like, the wandering dudes, let me... Speaking of DLC, I did a little more side order off screen, and I unlocked Shiver's Kit. They didn't give her the Shark Special, but you do have the option to force it during a run. Nice! This game is Xenoblade 2, man. I'm going to have so many problems to point out with that one. Wow. Hello, Cal. Welcome. What was I talking about? Right. There's an article recently from the creators of the game Immortals of Avium that kind of has me a little interested in checking that game out, where they were basically talking about, like, Immortals of Avium unfortunately did not do particularly well financially, which, you know, it's always unfortunate to see a game not do well financially, especially if, like part of the issue is that I never heard anybody talking about Immortals of Avium, so I can't really comment on, like, kind of general public perception of it. But with the fact that, like, it's kind of a fucking miracle that any video games get made ever, you know, you don't generally like to see, like, something kind of, you know, fail. But the developers are kind of hoping that their game will eventually get like a second wind and develop a, in their words, Dead Space-like cult following. Which, I mean, you know, is definitely a thing to hope for. People liked the Dead Space games, at least the first two, well enough that, you know, when the kind of horror game resurgence started up, EA was just like, okay, let's remake Dead Space. You know, after completely fucking over Visceral Games. But, regardless, Dead Space Remake's really good. And it's got me kind of interested in maybe checking out Immortals of Avium. Like, if they're confident that, like, even if their game did not do particularly well at launch, that they feel like they could potentially develop a cult following, like, I'm willing to give it a chance, you know? But, like, I was thinking about it, because it's just like I said,
This place was evacuated in a hurry.
I have been in, I would say, the cult following of several games in the past. Like, you know, definitely Dead Space. Huge Dead Space fan, as you know. Perhaps even bigger than that, obviously, Evil Within. Huge fan of the Evil Within games. And these sequences in, like, the Undercity always kind of get me thinking about Evil Within. Where it's just, like, there's, in these parts of it, there's, like, a lot of emphasis on, like, stealth and doing stealth kills. Eep. And, like, some wiggly boys. Evil Within's got wiggly boys. Listen, Evil Within's got some wiggly goddamn boys, let me tell you. Ah, beans. No. Oh, someone knows I'm here. Ow. Bitch. Wow, wish I could have seen that. Oh, shit. Boys, please, one at a time. Okay. Now I'm stealthy again. Stop that. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? Leather.
Pretty raggy.
Maybe raggy. Raggy nitty. Explanation of benefits. Alright. Video game remakes track record has been a lot better than Hollywood remakes so far. That's true. I feel like, in part, it's because there's a lot more to lose with a video game remake. Like, not just in terms of, like, money, but also in terms of, like, time sink. Because, like, a video game, generally speaking, is going to take longer to make than a movie. You know? Hey, that's not fair. I didn't alert you.
I've never seen anything like it. It came from down there, under the ice. The whole site's on lockdown. UJC's got a response team en route, but they gotta hurry. Something's happening. People are getting sick.
That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, cautiously anticipating a live-action Zelda movie. Is it going to be live-action, or are they doing it animated? I actually don't know. If you're jonesing for a live-action Zelda movie, watch Legend, starring Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. Legend's actually pretty good. I actually really like Legend. Do you know how weird it was watching Legend and finding out that there's a character in that movie named Blix? As somebody who has an OC named Blix. No, not the Time Sweeper. That's Blinks. Come on, Cal, get your head in the game. But not this game. But yeah, what was I talking about before? Okay, right. I said not this game. Like, I'm advising you against it. I'm looking out for you, buddy. What I was talking about was games with cult followings, and specifically, like, how this particular part of the game, like I said, reminds me a lot of Evil Within. And it gets me thinking, why don't I like this game as much as I like Evil Within? You know? Because, like, there's very similar vibes with regards to, and, like, very similar, like, very similar elements where it's just like, this game is better on a replay. Evil Within 1 is better on a replay. Why is the monster walking around like he's holding in a piss? Well, you know. Probably because he is. I stabbed him while he was looking for the bathroom. I'm kind of a monster, actually. But, you know, games that are, like, better on a replay. Games with both, like, gunplay and stealth elements. Horrible monstrosities. I don't even need more of these. Why am I clearing space in my inventory for them? You can only piss if you die, but the screen turns black so you can't see it. For modesty. Of course. This is a weird discussion to be having. Oh, this guy looks like he's got something fun. What do you have, sir? I'm only a little bit sorry. Just gonna take that. Thank you. A key card. Is that what I is?
Jacob,
Okay.
I found something.
What?
Just get up here. You need to see it.
Yeah. I have a proposal, by the way. You like Evil Within over this because this is, like, explicitly intended to pay homage to a thing. I mean, I suppose. Like, this game exists because the guy who made Dead Space really wanted to make Dead Space again. But then made worse Dead Space. Evil Within exists because Shinji Mikami really didn't want to make Resident Evil 4 again, but everybody was just like, no, make Resident Evil 4 again, Resident Evil 4, man. And then he made a game that's, like, not quite as good as Resident Evil 4, but, like, has its own charm, you know? But, like, also, I think just Evil Within just has, like, so much more going on for it with regards to, like, creature design. Like, there are a bunch of dudes in Evil Within that are just, like, fucked up guys, but then you get shit like the fucked up mermaid creature, or, like, the fucked up, like, tarantula thing, or Laura. Do you guys remember Laura from Evil Within? Onryo-looking motherfucker. Stabs you. The danger of an homage is that no matter what happens, you will always be compared to the original. Yeah, like, do you think objectively that this game could be charming? Like, the meat grinders are charming? The only certainty about the Zelda movie is that there will be someone, maybe Link, someone, maybe someone else, who will in one scene say, "Excuse me, princess." I mean, yeah, almost certainly, considering how much the Mario Brothers movie was kind of a Super Mario Brothers Super Show movie, almost. Oh, he sees me. Ow. Because you see, they were the Mario Brothers, and plumbing was their game. And they found a secret warp zone while they were working on the drain. Rope bombs. Do you think Nintendo would let them get away with referencing CDI? That's the question. Like, I'm trying to think if there was anything in the Mario Brothers movie that, like, I saw it get referenced and was just like, I can't believe they let them reference this thing. You know? Where do I go? I guess I just go down the elevator. Because B and I are watching live-action Avatar show, it's really got this grimdark fan oh, hold on. I want to know what kind of tone they want to take with it, I guess, because it is decidedly not Mario. I will actually pay for a ticket to the Zelda movie if more shoots in it. Because B and I are watching live-action Avatar show, and it's really got this grimdark fan recreation feel to it at the moment. I legitimately do not believe Nintendo cares enough about the CDI games to understand the memes around it. So the thing with Legend of Zelda is that they could really go any kind of way with it. Because personally, I would argue, like, Legend of Zelda doesn't have a singular tone. You know? Like, you can have, like, a goofy Legend of Zelda. You could have a darker Legend of Zelda. You could have one that's melancholy. Which Zelda they go in to take the most inspiration from, I guess? I hope it's Twilight Princess. Genuinely. I am a bitch with very specific tastes. Also, when Sploon movie? They're probably going to take from Ocarina since it's the FF7 of Zeldas. That's true. Ah, yes, Hightown. The town where oh, God. That guy fucking leapt down like a goddamn jaguar. Excuse me. I'm just gonna... Why am I not backing into this elevator? Oh, shit. Oh, because the fucking door closed. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna... I dodged that guy and hit the other one. What? I'm not sure what happened there. But by golly, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay, hold on, hold on. Skip ahead a little bit. No, 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 no. Back up, back up. Okay. So, I'm shoving him... he's trying to shove him into that, like, that set of metal bars. But because of how everyone is kind of, like, spaced out in the scene, rather than, like, shoving into him, he's shoving through him. But the game recognizes, and, like, this guy's not even, like, quite on the bars as he should be, and the game seems to recognize, hey, something weird's going on. So it just, like, puts me back in a spot that it can more easily be like, yeah, this makes a lot more sense. And, like, you can even see, like, this is a frame where, like, the game is, like, moving me back into place. And that guy just, like, fucking teleports in front of the gate. And then, bam. Okay. Thank you for joining me on this play-by-play. Okay, hold on. Monkey's Paw Curls live-action Midna is played by Danny DeVito. Likely they will take for multiple. I mean, Ocarina's kind of in that sweet spot between Goofy Zelda and Drama Zelda, so that makes sense. I think TP references will be teased for second movie instead for hype. They will tease Midna in the post-credits. Something lean into a Majora sequel where they can put in this will need a PG-13 for kind of scary shit. Monkey Paw inverts itself and we get Hyrule Warriors 1 the movie. We're gonna get into the Spider-Verse, but Zelda.
Danny, I'm heading up to the tower now. Danny? Where'd she go?
I'll commit arson for real. That's just Hyrule Warriors. No, but you get multiple versions of Link. What is that? JB dinner.
JB dinner.
What'd JB get for dinner?
JB dinner.
Okay. Ooh, what is that? No, genuinely, what is that?
Fried catfish.
Fried catfish.
With lobster tail, and then corn salad,
I see.
and then mystery bread.
I mean, that looks just like garlic bread. Or Texas toast.
Mystery bread.
Mystery bread. It's pretty good mystery bread. I thought we were having Salisbury steaks tonight. Oh well, whatever. I'll take fried catfish. Let me dig into this real quick. That's good. Toon Link is in Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, but he's the only other Link in Hyrule Warriors.
Bread? Oh, we were all disposable, of course, but what we found, what I found, could be the key to everything. They must contact us, of course.
Ah! But yeah, I think ultimately the point I try to I think I'm trying to make with regards to like comparing this to Evil Within is that this game really only has like one bit going for it, you know? Or it's just like, hey, we're doing Dead Space again. But it's not as good. And then Evil Within just has, like, so much else going on with regards to just, like, set pieces and just everything. And also, Sebastian Castellanos can kind of get it. No shade to Josh Duhamel. Josh Duhamel is a good-looking guy. But, like, Sebastian Castellanos can kind of get it. Whoop. Whoop. Beep. Boop. Bam. 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 Oh, the review crew poll tonight will start tonight, and I need to show you what I nominated Gage. Oh, yeah? I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. Hold on. I'm gonna get another piece of this. So a little ways back, on a previous PlayStation State of Play, I just got the wordplay there. It's the PlayStation State of Play. Motherfuckers. Those sons of bitches. They got me. I'm upset now. Excuse me. Congratulations. You won. I thought you already knew. No, I didn't put it together until exactly this moment. But they showed off a combat trailer for Silent Hill 2 Remake. And it turns out that all of the footage in it is from almost a year ago. Like, it basically included almost no new footage. Which is kind of... I don't know how to take that with regards to, like, those dudes at, fucking Bloober Team being like, oh, this wasn't representative of the of what we're going for with the game. It's just like, yeah, I should think not if it's like year-old game footage.
You there? Why isn't she responding?
Like, hold on, did you guys submit year-old game footage to be edited for the trailer? Did you give them anything new to use for the like, what is happening here? The Silent Hill 2 remake is slow. Hold on. Bats. The needle on the interest meter for Silent Hill 2 remake is ever so slightly inching away from don't want to buy it because I think it'll be bad, over towards do want to buy it because I think it will be bad. Like, ooh, it's getting there. Ow. Pull is up. Are you sending me like a screenshot of what it is that you nominated? Okay, hold up. Let me... Angry or insane characters. Trying hard. Very nice. Is that what's going to get you to finally play through the game? Best part is I was nominating something else. Yeah. I don't even know why I had nominated Blood Omen originally. Blood Omen? Why does that sound familiar? I do see that somebody nominated Evil Within. So last night in the last hour I was checking, I was like, wait, do I even know what this game plays like? That's fair. I think someone should have nominated American McGee's Alice. So I checked and I was like, ew, no. I don't even know what that game is. What the fuck is Blood Omen? Where the fuck am I going, actually? Like, I'm walking around right now. I'm realizing I don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Hold on. Ah, beans. Whoa! Haha! Whoa! Okay, good talk. Thank you for the Callisto credits. Get me some more Callisto creds. I just sent my last messages before disaster. Easier than explaining. Hold on. I haven't drank in over a year, but why do I feel like I was drunk when I nominated this? Changing your nomination to something better, huh? That says a lot about the quality of Blood Omen, I guess. Oh, God, fuck. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good one. And if you haven't been having a good one, I hope you're having a better one now that you're here.
Gathering everybody up in the Hightown Square for vaccinations. We're finally getting out of here.
Based on the state of this place, I don't know about that. Having a better one because I am here. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, shit. Hold on. Bathroom. Rooftop. Rooftop? You know what? I just realized I've been pulling up this gun, trying to reload it because I'm seeing it. I'm just like, oh, 11 shots in the gun, 11 shots in my inventory. That's not what it is. I just have 11 shots total between in the gun and the inventory. Is this the way? No, this is... Oh my god. I'm going fucking insane. What the... Ah! Ah! Ow. You son of a bitch. I'm getting so gooped. I think often about the veritable franchise that Ghostbusters has become, and how it's kind of odd for Ghostbusters to be this big franchise. Like, it's a comedy movie from the 80s, you know? And yet, here it is, we're getting our 5th Ghostbusters movie this year. And I guess one of the more interesting things about this one is that for the plot for this one, they're taking inspiration from the Ghostbusters cartoon series. Which, you know, it's neat. But it's also like this thing of where it's just like, has anybody thought about how absolutely fucking bonkers it is that a comedy movie from the 80s with a bunch of like Saturday Night Live alumni has become like this multimedia franchise? Like, it's weird, right? I don't want to make it seem like I think I'm fucking too good for Ghostbusters. I like me some Ghostbusters. Like, I don't like it enough that I'm going to see the new movie in theaters. You know, it's no Madam Web, you know, but and I've thought about, and I was thinking about it, and I've thought about it, like, I've thought about this several times, just like, I guess ever since they announced that there was going to be a 5th movie.
Please, you gotta help me. Sir, I need you to calm down. No, it's in my head. I need you to calm down and answer the question. Now, when was your first exposure? Please, it hurts.
And it's like, there is an alternate timeline out there, somewhere in the vast reaches of the multiverse, where people are super nostalgic about cone heads. Like, there is an alternate universe out there where Coneheads is the comedy from the 80s that went on to spawn a multimedia franchise that is going on 5 movies. Now, we don't live in that universe. But, like, what if we did? What would the trade-off there be, do you think? Right, it's been a fun night. Take care, I'm out. Cal is not interested in engaging in Coneheads discourse, apparently. I don't even remember Coneheads that well. I've seen it in full once. But it had an inexorable impact on my childhood because my parents had the soundtrack CD. I think entirely because Tainted Love is on it. And Tainted Love by Soft Cell fucks. As does the original version of Tainted Love. Oh, hey, Danny. Is this where you've been this whole time?
Danny. Danny.
I won't go. You can't make me
Oh, come on. I just climbed all the way up here and now I'm all the way back down? That's some bullshit. Wow.
I'm sorry. I tried to protect you. You didn't deserve this.
Danny. Hey, Danny.
Get away from me!
You good?
Okay. Okay, hey.
I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Be sure.
I don't believe that, but
You'll seem
alright.
okay.
I was in their mind. Reliving their memories.
Okay, fucked up if
It's an
true.
outbreak. 75 years ago. Just like what's happening in the prison. They killed everyone. Trying to contain it. Everyone. These aren't accidents. There's a pattern.
Uh-oh.
Arcus, Black Iron, Europa. They're all connected. Watch out!
Did she just not hear that? Hey, big fella. Now, as I recall, this one gets a little bit dicey because, then he pulls in ads. Ow. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Way. Whoop. Oh, shit. Wish I hadn't taken that hit. Where? Whoa. Oh, no. Well, that's fun. Uh-oh, big steppy. Listen. Oh, it just drops me right in here, huh? Whoa! Skunk gun, bitch! That's pretty cool. Whoa! Hold on, I gotta reload, buddy. Just 1 second. Thank you. There we go.
Danny, you okay?
They got the drop on me, but yeah. I'm fine.
That's kind of shocking. So, thankfully, with, like, the amount of upgrades that I've gotten... Oh! Jesus, alright, calm down. That kind of trivializes that encounter a little bit. But there's a bunch of stuff you can do with this if you are not like me, who so very often decides, I'm going to lock down in one place and I'm not moving from this spot. Swing cola! Anyways. Because I always do that in games where it's just like, hey, we gave you this big arena to fight this enemy in. It's just like, cool, I'm going to stay in this one spot and just dance around him the whole time. And they're just like, oh, okay. I suppose that is a valid stratagem. It's just like, I'm glad you agree. Because I'm going to do this every time you do this to me. But, like, my first time playing through this, I tried to be a bit more strategic about it. Especially because I wasn't doing quite as well with, like, maintaining my ammo. So I came into this fight with, like, way less ammo. But, like, they've got, like, explosive canisters that you can pick up and fire off at him. They've obviously got these boxes lying around that you can, like, re-up ammo, as well as, like, find some health gel. Wham! Alright.
This way. I know. They knew a way to reach the surface.
Didn't know you could transfer memories like that.
These implants are wired into the brain. It's like copying. UJC required the miners to get a version of what became the core.
So what's it like?
Weird. Like, knowing two people at once really makes you understand them. Because you were them. Those things. They used to be the miners.
They were widowy a minor. Widowily a minor. Literally, widowily? Widowily? Fawewa Woshe. Anyway. Oh, god damn it. I spent all that fucking time getting up to that light tower. And then the second I get up there, Danny freaks out, and the light tower, not being particularly structurally sound, topples over, sending us back down to the city. And then, after I've gone through what amounts to a boss battle in this game, then we're just walking along and it decides, no, you're going down further. We're gonna just drop the fucking bridge out from it. Like, what the what was... What does this serve? Because I can tell you one thing, it's not cunt. Anyway.
Yeah. Damn walkway collapsed.
For no fucking reason.
Surface is on the other side of the colony. Just keep moving and I'll meet you there.
No one in this game knows how to serve cunt. It's honestly really tragic. For less than the cost of a cup of coffee, for pennies a day, you can help the poor people in Callisto Protocol learn how to serve cunt. I feel almost a little bad making fun of this game the way that I do. because I tweeted about how I was going to be streaming this earlier today. The writer of the game liked my tweet. And I was just like, oh, my guy, listen, I'm glad that you're working for Skydance now, but, like, please, I have nothing good to say about this. And, like, it makes me feel bad. It's one of those things where it's just, like, talking shit about something on Twitter and then, like, the creator of the thing, like, responds to you just like, no, don't do that. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh, well. Do not transform. Wait, is this? This is just the area I was in before. Wait, so where the fuck do I go now? Oh, shit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah. Beans. Okay.
The upper level, Jacob. Look for the clinic.
I'm a little busy at the moment. Hold on. Come here. Come here. I'm not... I don't really want to deal with you. Get wall spiked. Going for the ladder. Going for the ladder. Nope. No transforming. Bad space zombie. Bad biophage. Okay, you can come try and hit me now.
You're getting closer.
Bad biophage. Is this it? No, I'm not in the right place. Shit. Hold on, I gotta reload the hand cannon. There we go. And here we go. Alright, where is the clinic? First aid? Wait, is this it? Oh, this door wasn't unlocked before. Hey, Danny! Alright, I'm through. It could have been closer. I have like way too much goddamn assault rifle ammo.
Wait for print to complete. Complete. Thank you, worker. Remove item from print assembly. Unauthorized use of this print will be noted on your work record.
Sure thing.
The UJC appreciates your productivity.
Guess I'm using the assault rifle for a bit. Hey girl, hey.
It's freezing.
Can't believe people live down here.
Yeah, well, didn't have much of a choice. Some still don't.
I've had a few coughs today that have like been the kind of coughs it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna empty out all the air in your lungs real quick. Don't mind me. You look like a Tron Legacy character. Yeah, that's why I use this outfit. This particular skin is because it makes me look like a Tron Legacy character, and I really like Tron Legacy.
It's that dome.
It wasn't there before.
No, not back then. It used to be the mine shaft. Up to the surface.
Why would they cover it?
No, we have to cut through there to get back to the prison.
Who's ready for some mysterious dome? What could be in there? Whoa.
I am Dr. Caitlin Marlowe, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Arcus Station. We're excited to share with you our findings, the culmination of decades of research.
Who's she talking to?
Not us.
I'm gonna
Shareholders?
do what I can from here. Meet you inside the dome.
About to get me some dome. Mysterious dome. This dome's full of goop.
The distress call. A mysterious contagion spreading on Callisto. The symptomology was intriguing, yet
Yeah. Look, Gordon! Dome! Oh.
of accelerated evolution similar to what was discovered at Paramo. If we could understand the disease, we could re-engineer it to unlock the secret of the Paramo effect.
By the way, this is all PUBG stuff. In case you're wondering. Leave my flesh dome. Hello, Venom Lad. Welcome. I'm going to go deeper into the flesh dome.
After securing the site, a lab was constructed, and later a prison surrounding it. A research base with a readily available pool of test subjects.
That's why Black Iron was built. It's all been some kind of an experiment.
After decades of searching, the prize is finally within our grasp. The source, where it all began. A bold, new chapter for our project. Via Solitaris.
So this is probably a good idea to talk to you. This is probably a good time to talk to you about the plot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has a plot. If you weren't aware, okay. So PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds takes place in a universe where there is a shadowy cabal of people working behind the scenes to speed up human evolution. And the way that they are doing that is by taking a bunch of people, throwing them on an island to slaughter each other over and over and over again in hopes of finding a individual they refer to as the sole survivor. It is thought that this person and everything about them will basically lead humanity through a new stage of evolution and survival in the world around them. Now, Black Iron Prison and how this all kind of connects to there's actually a bunch of shit about this online with regards to just like these people behind the scenes, technologies they invest in with regards to like surveillance and healthcare, and basically trying to unlock immortality. And the way that this all kind of connects to, or how it was supposed to connect to Callisto Protocol, is Black Iron is supposed to have been one of these sites where they were searching for the sole survivor. And they thought, and the guy who runs Black Iron thought to use this contagion, this biophage, to sort of speed things along. Just thinking like, oh, the sole survivor will be able to connect with the biophage on a molecular level, on a cellular level, and he'll usher in a new era of human advancement. And here's the thing. They got rid of all of the PUBG lore connections, or at the very least, they tried to. Generally, what they did is that they sort of divided they eventually, a couple of months before the game came out, just like, hey, guess what? It's no longer anything to do with PUBG. I think I'm hearing you read fanfiction. No, this is all official. This is all official. They're just like, it no longer has anything to do with PUBG. It's its own thing now. And that was almost a mistake. Because at the very least, if they had stuck with the PUBG connection, then there's so much in this game that seems confusing at first glance that you could then point to something that, like, maybe somebody didn't really know anything about ahead of time. Like, you know, there's not a lot of people who realize PUBG has lore. I didn't know that until I watched a video about how, yeah, PUBG has lore. And if there was something confusing, like, it gives you something to point to where it's just like, hey, here is the lore reason for why this was done the way that it was done. And you could have been like, oh, okay. And now they're just, isn't that? Like, why are they looking for the sole survivor? Who fucking knows? It's not connected to PUBG anymore, so who cares? Winner, winner, chicken dinner, bitch. I don't fucking know. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Callisto protocol. We about to get down. Look at that fucking thing. Isn't that wild? Isn't that visually interesting? Do you want to know more about that? Play the DLC, idiot.
It was dead by the time we arrived, killed by security forces.
I actually don't know if it's in the DLC. I haven't played the DLC yet.
We found thousands of primary disease vectors with biophage pathogen.
Hey, Josh DeHamel, isn't that the exact kind of case that you were bringing?
Central lab on Europa.
Hey,
The pathogen
hey, Josh, weren't you bringing those?
mutating the colonists into little more than mindless brutes.
Isn't that what you were shipping? Hey, Josh?
The so-called Subject Zero. Somehow, able
Hey, Josh?
greater strength, endurance, and longevity, while preserving their intellect.
Hey, Josh, isn't that what you were...
Though killed by
Isn't that what you were shipping?
the body was transported to the Black Iron lab, forming the basis of the original research program.
God.
Oh, hey, it's Sam Witwer.
Go to hell.
How you doing, Sammy? How's it going, Starkiller?
Jacob, I found the surface access door. I'm trying to open it.
So, he just opened up a crate and found that, like, what he was shipping that he claimed was medical supplies actually has, like, little biophage larvae underneath, underneath the, quote-unquote medical supplies. Cal's talked about, here comes one of the parts I hate about the game. And I think I know what, or not, Venom Lad is. And I think I know what Venom Lad is talking about. Because, so Jacob's whole defense against the accusations that Danny's been throwing at him this whole game is that I was just bringing medical supplies. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. And now we see that those crates have little biophage babies underneath the medical supplies. So what do you think would make Jacob's claims of not doing anything wrong ring incredibly hollow for how much he's been pushing it this whole time? Did you guess that he's known about it the whole fucking time? Let's play and find out what's what, shall we? Oh geez. Ow. Rude. I'm just gonna reload this real quick. Oop. Yep. Oop. Shut the fuck up.
Danny! Danny! Come on!
Uh-oh. She got slugged.
She was just trying to help you, but soon she'll be one of us.
Everybody say bye, Sam Witwer.
You okay?
Don't worry, he'll be back. You're kidding me. Let's not turn off the game and go back to Bayonetta 3.
That platform will take us up to the surface.
Cool. I do like going back up to the surface. I feel like I've been trying to go back up to the surface this entire time. What if we hit the button and the whole thing collapsed and we fell even deeper into the planet? Wouldn't that be funny? That's not going to happen, but it would be funny.
Danny? Danny!
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, she looks bad. She got that alien jaundice. You can't just say these things. I can. Anyways, you watched her get bit.
You're gonna be okay.
This isn't fair. I promised I would stop them. Fuck. I won't turn into one of those things.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
That's
whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna
whoa.
happen. Hey, we are gonna fix this.
How?
We're gonna stick to the plan. We're gonna get to the Warden's Tower. There's gotta be a way to reverse this.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. But we're not gonna give up now. We're gonna finish this thing together.
That's not very soul survivor of you, Danny.
Come on. Come on. Up. Good?
She didn't really get bit so much as she got, like,
You're gonna need this.
splorped. I don't know what fucking
Okay, we're almost there.
verb to use. There were a bunch of slug tendrils. They were on her face. It wasn't really a bite. Excuse me.
I don't recognize this area. Where are we?
Let's find out.
She got face hugged. Sort of. It's not an inaccurate way to put it. Am I missing any upgrades? I think I have all the upgrades.
Service.
It wasn't a bite. It was a hentai? Sure. Let's go with that. Yeah, I've got all the upgrades. I'm good. Disagreement. Oh, you're gonna make me go to the menu. Okay. Oh, he's like crazy, crazy. Got it.
Prison's running on autopilot. Systems are all shot to hell. Almost got it.
It's the shoe.
The whole prison's infected.
Ooh.
We should get the hell.
Remember that? We were there earlier.
Good idea.
Now it's all covered in horror meat.
Signal is still active in the command tower.
Can we make it to him?
Looks like it. I'm getting the door now.
Cool. Oh, hey there, hot stuff. Come here often?
Yourselves.
Oh. Tower. Well, Jacob, you're being returned to your cell.
Wait. Stop. No.
Well, everybody, we're back at the beginning of the game.
Daddy, can you hear me? Daddy? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
My thoughts exactly.
Right back where I started. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Find me.
Waller?
There's not much time. I was able to reroute one of the security units. I have Danny.
Where is she?
The lab, at the heart of the prison. He's monitoring everything, but we can talk here. I can get you to the warden. I can cure her. I want to help.
You? You put this thing in my neck. And now you want to help.
Please, you must hurry. Find me, Jacob.
How?
There's a room ahead that connects to an area normally off-limits to both inmates and guards. Find it, and I'll clear the way from here.
Oh, sick. This is actually kind of nice and moody without all the, like, you know, prison rioting going on.
I'm opening the way ahead.
I do remember the lab area being one of the areas that I actually kind of like. Hello? Oh! Like, I liked it enough that I used it for the thumbnail. I don't want to go that way yet. Gotta goop up my insides real quick. Hold on.
UGC printing for all your needs. Excellent.
Gooping up my insides is what I call it when I eat Go-Gurt.
Having ignited data.
And sell that. Goop me up inside. I regret typing that now. Goop me up! Goop me up inside! Goop me up and goop me! Gooping up my insides is what I call redacted. Goop me up. Alright, gotta find thing. I think there's another twin head in here. Is that what they're called? Twin heads? Yep. Ooh. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, the left side came off this time. Interesting. Ow. Damn, the top half of my head. Once more with feeling. Ow. Oop. Hold on, let me just... Lefty, I'm gonna be honest, I like you way better. Righty's kind of a bitch. Goop me up inside. I can't goop up. Sometimes I think about how the reason that Bring Me to Life has, like, a male vocalist on it is because of 9/11. Now, you may hear that and think it sounds insane, but no, actually, that's real. Kate, I'm so tired. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so... Wake Me Up, or Bring Me to Life originally was just Amy Lee's vocals. And in fact, she actually released a second version of the song within, like, the last few years. That is just her vocals in kind of like the way that she wanted the song to sound. That is really good. But when she was, like, pitching it, I guess, to her record label, apparently, because of, like, 9/11, like, era patriotism and just the way that, like, the market was at the time, they were worried that the song wouldn't sell if it was just a woman singing with a piano. So they had her add on the male vocalist and, like, the heavy guitars and everything, so that it would sell better in post 9/11 America. I am, like, 70% sure that's true. Hold on. Bring Me to Life. In order to market it, the label forced them to add the male rapping vocal, which Lee did not want, or the song and album would not be released. The male vocal on the song was a compromise after the label originally demanded they include a rap on 8 of the songs of the album. Lee stated, "It was presented to me as you're a girl singing in a rock band. There's nothing else like that out there. Nobody's going to listen to you. You need a guy to come in and sing backup for it to be successful." They really thought that, Gage. I'm so tired. Yeah! I think what's kind of funny to me is that... So, Bring Me to Life, as well as... Oh god, what's the other one? My Immortal, I'm pretty sure? Are both featured in the 2003 Daredevil movie. And... Okay, so the first really funny thing about that is that the training montage that kind of cuts between Daredevil and Elektra towards the end of that film, or I think like the beginning of that film's like third act, that the song plays over, it cuts the line, "All of this time, I can't believe I couldn't see." And when it says, "I can't believe I couldn't see," it cuts to a shot of Daredevil, who, as you know, is blind. I'm not fucking kidding. You can look that up. You can look that up. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. Except you can't look it up because for whatever reason, the version of that clip that I can find on YouTube uses a version of Bring Me to Life that does not have the male vocal, which kind of ruins the joke because all of this time, I can't believe I couldn't see, is a line in the male vocal part of that song. Anyways, if you watch the Daredevil movie, you should watch the director's cut. It's actually really good. I found out that Jennifer Garner's Elektra is apparently going to be in Deadpool and Wolverine. Which... Sure. Why not? Apparently the reasoning for it is that because it's a multiverse thing and like Time Variance Authority is going to be in on it and everything, and you know they're kind of like crossing over like the Fox X-Men stuff with the MCU. They're hoping to bring in other Fox produced Marvel films, which there aren't a lot of. I'm trying to remember what are some of the ones that are produced by Fox. Fantastic Four was, but I don't know if they're going to bring any. Ian Griffith's Mr. Fantastic would be interesting to pull in for that. Why not? Let's just have a third Mr. Fantastic in a fucking MCU movie. Do you think they can get Jessica Alba to come back for Sue Storm as a cameo? Probably not. It is embarrassing how hard they tried to make you think Jessica Alba is white in the Fox distributed Fantastic Four movies. Like, you go back and watch those movies, And it's just like, wow, they are doing everything they can to make Jessica Alba, like, look like a white person. I hope they bring back Michael Chiklis as Ben Grimm. Personally. Oh.
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here.
White woman jump scare, but it's just the woman.
This moment. But what choice will you make, Jacob?
Oh, he's talking to me.
Will you remain as you are? Or will you choose to become something greater?
Duncan's neither white nor a woman. No, but Jessica Alba's at least one of those things. You know, since I haven't had the chance to use the picker wheel in a while, there was no way you could somehow influence the outcome in favor of your favorite games with your psychic abilities. That's true. I haven't had the chance to do that, but I think you're doing it again because Control is winning the poll. Well, Lucas, this means that between when you end up playing Control, between now and whenever you end up playing Control, you're gonna need to play Alan Wake's American Nightmare. That's non-negotiable. I say that's non-negotiable, but that's actually very negotiable. Well. I was gonna say, yeah, I can play Alan Wake 2 finally. Okay, so Alan Wake's American Nightmare was a spin-off game that was originally released for the Xbox Live Arcade. That is not strictly important to Alan Wake 2, but there's elements of it that are referenced in Alan Wake 2. It's a really short game. I've done a couple streams of it where, like, I've played through it in, like, one sitting. That's DLC, though, isn't it? No. Completely separate game. Who's ready for some labs? I am. Oh, what? Oh! You can't do that! I was looking at... Oh! Anyways. Yeah, no, Alan Wake's American Nightmare is a separate game with its own unique story. And its own unique Old Gods of Asgard song. It's actually really good. Bound slays the demon fucks. Oop. Ah! How dare you make me fuck up the cool thing I was going to do. Nope. Oh, beans. What? Yeah, I need you to give me a second, lady. Whew! Callisto credits. Riot gun ammo.
Some bad stuff happened here.
That guy's gonna get up. Oh, maybe not. I was just looking at the way, like, he's lying there super weird. Like, he doesn't look like he was modeled to lie on top of that bed. Like, this looks like this is an idle animation for an enemy that is going to get up and attack you later. Whoa! Hello, sir. Whoop. Yoink. At least it wasn't T-posing. I think, and I would need to go back and like really scrutinize the footage, but I think there is a shot in the Star Wars Episode 3 stream VOD where Obi-Wan is T-posing during one of the lightsaber fights with Dooku. Oh, yeah, see, that guy got up. Like I said, I need to go back and like really scrutinize the footage, but like I feel like I saw something when I was trying to like. It was specifically when I was trying to fix the issues I was running into with the highlight reel. Because let me tell you, that highlight reel was a fucking bitch and a half to try and get working properly. Like the first version of the highlight reel that I made. When I got it uploaded to YouTube, what ended up happening is that towards the end of it, I was noticing like the video was slowed down and the audio was super desynced. And it turned out it was from one of the moments in the lightsaber fight with Dooku was just like having a weird effect on the footage. Something about like the screen going like all just like completely white from like it getting like a close-up on one of the lightsabers at the time just resulted in like some kind of video corruption or something. But basically, I had to go back and I had to re-edit the highlight reel, which was a grueling process, but like it was a Sunday and I didn't have anything better to do, really. So I figured, why not? Because I wanted that highlight reel to work. I've had situations previously where like I made like a really long, really good highlight reel of a stream, and then for some reason just like something completely fucked up in trying to upload it to YouTube. That happened for one of the... What did that happen for? That happened on a Condemned 2 highlight reel I tried to put together, as well as a highlight reel I had previously tried to put together for my first run of Deadly Premonition. And eventually I was able to get versions of those highlight reels up on YouTube that worked properly. Oh, hello. Huh. Weird. Oh, this is the hallway that I used for the thumbnail. Neat. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking see that again. One moment. This guy, like, freaks out as he stands up. Whoa! Oh. Oh, okay, so here's him getting up. And then, ooh. And then suddenly he's up. Amazing. Fuse required. Alright. Well, let's see if we can't find a fuse. Oh, hi. Really? Wish you wouldn't, bud! Just for good measure. What was that noise? There we go. Get up in there, Jacob. Ominous. It's a good thing nothing can attack me in vents.
Keep moving forward, Jacob. Danny's condition is worsening. You must go faster.
Listen.
Hang on. I'm coming.
Listen, I have 1 vent crawling speed. This isn't like the boat in Silent Hill 2, which I just recently found out you can make go faster by hitting the sprint button, okay? I got so mad when I found that out. It's like there's an achievement in the HD collection of version of Silent Hill 2 where, hold on. Blocked? What do you mean ah! Ooh, sketchy. Wait, that's not what I want. Okay. In the HD collection version of Silent Hill 2, there is an achievement you can get for managing to get across the boat rowing section of Toluca Lake in a minute and 20 seconds, I believe, is the
After 2 weeks in the program, Subject 324-980 exhibits remarkable physical enhancements, though his mental state is deteriorating rapidly.
Yeah, he sounds like he's having a rough one.
Flag the subject for Mahler. Maybe this will help get coal off our backs.
What? Oh. And every time I've played that game, like, I've tried to get through that sequence as quick as I possibly could, and every time I haven't managed to do it. And I'm just like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Come to find out, what I'm doing wrong is that I didn't know that you could hold the sprint button down to make the boat move faster, much in the same way that you can hold the sprint down to walk faster. Which is not something the game tells you. So of course, once I learn this, I try it on my next run, and wouldn't you know it, I get the achievement for getting across the lake in a minute and 20 seconds. I'm just like, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, is this door open now? Wait, hold on. Does this go to the same place that other door went? Did I just, like, make things decidedly more difficult for myself? I did. What do you know? I was supposed to go this way the whole time. I thought perhaps this door over here was a secrets, but it turns out it wasn't.
You're nearly here. Just keep moving.
I feel like you've said that several times now. I don't know if I believe you anymore. I'm gonna top off. Nothing in either of these, and then I'm gonna just buy another one, I think.
Stand by. Print finished.
Hold on, I'm looking at Twitter. Alright. What do I have on me? I gotta sell this. I need more riot gun ammo.
Progress. Have a united day. Excellent choice. Cycle complete. User assumes all liability for use of this print. Print finished. UJC printing. Have a united day. Executing.
I'm getting a lot of use out of the... Wobble Pop TV is rating with a party of 5. Hello, Raiders! Welcome to the Shark Stream. My name is Gage. I am a variety streamer. And we're playing Callisto Protocol. I hope you'll stick around. And I think I'm about to walk into an absolute shit show if I remember how this game progresses. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, shit! Anyways, I hope you're having a good one. Yo, that thing had money inside it? I don't generally know how to do shoutouts. Hold on. I'm so unsure of how, like... I need to get better about, like... doing VTuber stuff better. Like, making sure I do shoutouts and raids and stuff like that, and, like, learn how to actually market myself. How far in are you? We were just playing this for the first time. I'm pretty far in. Like, I'm getting pretty close to the end of, like, the main story. How are you enjoying it? Because, like, I'm pretty critical of it. Like, there's parts of it that I like, but overall, I'm... I like to look at it with a critical eye. It really is Protocol Friday. You're right. Oh, beans. Oh, don't do that. Hey, hey. Stop that. Can I hit that from here? Oh, oh shit, you okay? Hold up, hold up. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, no, you went through the window. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Oh, okay, here you go. Well, guess I'll head out soon. Understandable. If you don't want to be spoiled, this is a really bad time to join, unfortunately. Just got through the first areas with the blind dudes. Oh, so you're not too far off. You're not too far off from where I'm at. But like we are getting pretty close to the end of the game here. Oh god, I hate this sequence. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Wobble Pop TV. Oh, oh god, no, no, no. Listen, Lefty, you don't have to do this. Oh shit, where'd you come from? Lefty, think of all the good times we've had! Like that time I shot you! Gotta run, have a great stream. You have a good one too. Now you may think, whew, thank goodness that's done. To which I say, oh ho ho ho. Devilish laugh. Wait, oh ho ho ho, devilish laugh? Oh ho ho? Devilish laugh? Hold on, something's not right. Where's the kaboom? I could have sworn there's two dudes there that you fight. Ah, shit! Think of the good times we have, like that time you stepped on my face and killed me, but like not in a hot way. He didn't step on my face and killed me. He stepped on my chest and then bashed my face in. There's a difference. I could have sworn there were two guys there. I definitely remember fighting two of those guys. Oh.
Defensive systems powering down.
Okay, good God.
Get inside, now.
Maybe there's another part later where you fight two of them, one right after the other, that I'm remembering instead. Like, I don't want that to happen.
Subject 324-980. Can you hear me?
Back in my bones. Actually, I'm thinking about it. This might just, like, be the end of the game that we're at.
The lab. At the heart of the prison.
That's where we are.
What are they doing here?
You know, nothing good, clearly. Listen, you don't put a laboratory in a prison for good reasons. I'm gonna be real with you. They were building Gunpla. Even at the end of the game, they can't resist the obnoxiously short teaser audio files problem. Yeah.
Looks like they were trying to see how long it takes to turn into those things.
The answer? Not long.
Experimenting on the prisoners. Figures.
Like I said, you don't build a lab in a prison for humanitarian reasons.
Hey, what are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
It's only an inhibitor to slow the rate of infection.
You said you could cure her.
I can, with your help. Do you have to trust me? We're wasting time, and she doesn't have much.
All right, fine. Do whatever you need to do.
Soon everything will become clear.
Why don't you start by telling me about this?
You saw the recordings, you know what happened on Europa?
I have no idea what happened on Europa. I wasn't there when the attack happened.
No, but she was. Are you sure you really want to?
Yes!
Do you wish?
What did you do to me?
Gave you what you...
The fact that it's blue when transmitting data from one person to another is also a PUBG reference, just so you know. Anyway.
Wanted. A curse of knowledge. Your core is linked with hers now. Or at least it will.
I know it sounds that I'm making that up, but I'm not.
Won't transfer immediately, but her memories will fill in the gaps, give you the answers you seek.
Okay. Just tell me how we can cure her.
You can use this to synthesize an antidote, but you'll need to extract a sample from the Warden's alpha.
Is what?
The goal of this madness is ridiculous protocol.
It's a thing in the PUBG lore.
During the original...
What kind of protocol is it?
A colonist known as Subject Zero demonstrated a unique ability to synthesize the biophage, to control it.
Yeah, I heard in the recording something about bigger, stronger.
The next phase of human evolution. Unfortunately, he was killed during the Arca's sterilization. And now, the Warden seeks to replicate the conditions of the original outbreak, hoping to recreate Subject Zero.
Is it a protocol they have on Callisto?
By releasing the virus into the prison?
As he would say, evolution doesn't happen in the lab, it happens in the wild.
Yeah, how can he do this? There's no way he can cover this up.
He's not acting alone. He's part of a group. Dating back centuries, they seek to control the progress of human... She's waking. Be careful, Jacob. Once synthesized, the antidote will contain the only pure essence from his alpha. He'll want it more than anything. It's the key to all he seeks.
What about you?
I played my part in all of this as well. There's no escape for me. Black Iron is where I belong.
Which line, Reed?
It's you. What happened? Where am I?
It doesn't matter. We got what we need. Now let's go finish this. Come on.
Interrupting yourself to point out, oh, hey, that thing you care about is happening. Oh, yeah.
Like something's inside my head, trying to take over.
Hey, what's that noise?
We'll be there soon.
It sounds like a lighter being flicked. There's a lot that I can criticize this game for. The voice acting is not one of it. One of them. It takes a rare scientist to interrupt her own dramatic monologue. You guys hear like a lighter being flicked? Who do we know that uses a lighter pretty prominently? You may not remember because it's been over a month since we've seen him now in real life. No one got my Lawnmower Man joke. I'm sorry, I haven't seen Lawnmower Man, Lucas. That went right over my head. Hey, who's that? Uh-oh. Spooky mind things are happening. So you remember that thing that I said earlier that Venom Lad was really mad about with regards to plot developments in this game that I also like kind of cheekily hinted towards?
Did you see that?
Remember that.
See what?
Oh.
Nothing. Elevators ahead. Should get us up to the tower.
You see that man stirb out of existence? Yeah, it's okay. I've only experienced Lawnmower Man through reviews and clips. Beep boop. So. Oh. What?
So, what happened back there?
What happened just now? I feel like I blacked out for a second.
Robots jumping us.
Mahler's helping us get the cure.
And you trust her?
Don't got a choice.
Yeah.
So I actually...
Same here.
I like that kind of weird psychological thing. Why hasn't it been a thing for the rest of the game? I don't fucking know, but I hope you enjoy it. We're about to get a lot more of it. I will say, this might be the only part of the game that's actually, like, kind of interesting visually, because it's going to be a pretty stark contrast from what we've been seeing for basically the whole rest of the game. So I do like going through this part of the game. And I hope you will as well.
What is all this?
This is definitely not the UJC.
Then who is it?
Alright, if I'm correct, there should be... Please take your shoes off. I just had this place mobbed. The gold masks are a PUBG lore thing, by the way. Just to keep you updated as to what's what. Shoot.
Data transfer complete.
Oh.
What the hell?
That doesn't seem right.
Danny?
Oh.
Danny, where are you?
Noodle Kitchen. Europa Cafe.
And now you're inside Danny's memories, seeing the truth of Europa. A diluted test sample released from one of our labs. A tragedy that inspired everything Cole is doing here at Black Iron.
Gage, you were just going to kill me with psychic damage. Whoa, cool door. The con food court after FWA leaves. Ooh, Erato Dance Club. The Pleasure Place. That is a terrifying looking mouth. Male/female enhancements. Hold up. 80 different flavors of male and female enhancements? God damn. Oh, hey, what's that? Funny box. Oh!
Let me go! Look at it! Look at it! What are you talking about? You see?
Yeah, it's a funny box. Oh.
Jacob, what do you got there? What we got here is none of our business.
He's known about it the entire time!
This was our fault.
So you know how one of the big criticisms of Lucas, I'm about to spoil Heavy Rain for you. I will give you a moment to tab away from the stream. Unless you don't care about Heavy Rain spoilers. In which case, stay by. Oh, okay. Okay, so, you know how in Heavy Rain, there's one of the main criticisms of the story is that one of the characters that you play as, who is ostensibly trying to solve the mystery, ends up being the murderer, and thus, like, all the moments where he's, like, talking in his inner monologue about needing to catch the murderer make zero fucking sense because he would know that he's the murderer. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know if Lucas is actually still looking at the stream. Lucas, if you're back, say something. Maybe I should message him directly? Guess what, Gage? That also pissed me off. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I need to message him directly. Hold on. Lucas, look at the stream. I'll give him a bit to come back. This was CJ goes in the wrong for this when, if we're being honest, most folks would have done the same thing in his position. At least that's what I think. This was our fault. The thing you saw at the start opened up to have a larva inside. This was our fault, but you actually didn't know it was your fault. It's kind of a similar thing where it's just like, it feels like there's a lot of games that want to have that moment of, like, Silent Hill 2, where it's just like, spoilers for, you know, a 20-year-old game. It's one of those things where it's just like, you go through the whole game thinking like, oh, Mary's dead, but she wrote me a letter, and then it turns out that, like, you killed Mary prior to the start of the game. Like, James killed Mary prior to the start of the game. But, like, with Silent Hill 2, it's like there's things kind of, like, peppered throughout where it's just like, okay, James clearly isn't remembering things properly. Where it's just like, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Or, like, there's the whole thing with, like, the letter changing over the course of the game. Or, for something a bit more appropriate, like, let's say, Dead Space 1. Where it's just like, you know, did Isaac just never watch the video from Nicole all the way through? Like, how could he have not known that she was already dead and he's been looking for her this whole time? Which was kind of backfilled and given an explanation in Dead Space 2, and then in Dead Space Remake, they sort of, like, went back and they fully made it make more sense, where it's just like, no, they make it super clear that Isaac is 100% in denial about the fact that she's dead. This just seems dumb. Where it's just like, there you go, medical supplies, and it's just like, you know there's something in a hidden compartment. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, he talks at the beginning of the game about making runs between Callisto and Europa, and then something fucking bad happens on Europa, and it's just like, hey, Jacob, do you think maybe, like, this has something to do with those, like, weird secret compartments in the boxes we've been shipping? Nah, don't even worry about it. It's not our thing to know. But then, like, it's... I can understand being like, you know, we're not paid to know what this is. We're not paid to ask questions. But then throughout like a good chunk of the game, he's just like, I'm not responsible for Europa. I had nothing to do with what happened on Europa. And it's just like, you know you did. What are you talking about?
I tried to protect you. You didn't deserve that.
Europa wasn't a terrorist attack. They doctored the footage to cover up what they were planning to test the Black Iron.
He is so sweaty.
Transported played a part in both. I could have stopped this. But I didn't.
You made the wrong choice. Now how are you gonna make it right?
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Jacob.
Oh, hey, girl.
Come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. We're almost there.
No. I can feel it. Hear it. In my head.
Oh, her neck is bending weird.
You stay here. I'm gonna come back when I get the cure.
I can take care of myself.
Okay.
I don't think human necks are supposed to bend like that.
What he's done.
Like, it's curving strangely. That invalidates half the narrative of the game. You're not wrong.
UJC Printing. Have a united day.
Alright, let me sell these.
UJC Printing. The highest quality. Cycle complete.
I'm gonna see about buying two. Well, hold on. How many? I should buy one more of these.
Have a united day.
Also, it's such a weird way to get to that revelation. You only find out because you are psychically connected to the girl who's trying to kill you as a side effect of the zombie virus inhibitor or something. I don't actually remember why you're psychically connected. It's because of the chips that are implanted at the base of your skull. Is what it is. Just, you know, for clarification's sake.
Excellent choice. Print finished. Stand by.
So why aren't all the prisoners mentally linked? Why has this not happened before? Because... Okay, so we can probably just kind of assume that, like, being able to sort of, like, wirelessly link between people is probably, like, admin privileges sort of thing. Like, that's not a huge, like, leap in logic to assume. We've seen Danny, like, directly connect with people by hardwiring. And that was the only way that she was able to do it prior. But Mahler was able to directly connect them wirelessly by tapping a few commands on her tablet. I've been buying tactical pistol ammo. I don't actually want tactical pistol ammo. I wanted the assault rifle ammo.
Assumes all liability for use of this print. Have a united day. In progress. Print finished.
Like, I'm willing to look at this game critically and give it shit where it deserves it. But at the same time, like, no, there are things that, like, genuinely make sense in the context of the narrative for, like, why that didn't work out the specific way that we believe that it should work out.
UJC printing, the highest quality. Have a united day.
Thanks, man. Okay, and then let's sell some of this hand cannon ammo. Let's get some riot gun ammo. I feel they wrote themselves into a corner with that reveal. If Jacob was genuinely innocent, then some of the themes wouldn't work, but this just feels forced and dumb. I mean, the theme... Okay, so the theme that they're going for here... The theme that they're going for here is that Jacob is complicit through inaction. Like, he knew that there was some kind of fucked up biohazard thing being disguised as medical supplies, being shipped to Europa, and he didn't question it or think to do anything about it because he just wanted to keep his head down and get paid. So it's complicity through inaction. And that is the theme that the game is going for, at the very least, with Jacob's backstory. And then following that up with, you hold responsibility for this. What are you going to do to make it right? I see what they're going for. I just think it's kind of dumb the direction they went to get there. I think I can buy that theme, except the way it was revealed was stupid. No, you're right. It absolutely was. Like, Cal, you were definitely onto something when you were saying that they should have, like, revealed the secret compartment, like, earlier when, like, we tracked down the crashed ship. I think if they had done that, here's what I would say. Follow my thread here. Follow my thread. So the main issue here is that Jacob has been, like, claiming his own innocence all game. That he had absolutely nothing to do with this. That we were just delivering medical supplies. But if they had gotten to the ship, revealed the secret compartment, and he kept denying it, just like, I had no idea this was here. And then also maybe pushed a few more of those hallucinations where, like, his dead friend is, like, proclaiming his guilt. That would really have pushed the sort of, like, in denial for him being in denial for complicity in, like, the like, outbreak on Europa a lot harder. Like, I would have 100% bought that. That's not too close to Dead Space. That's good writing. Like, finding that... Like, here's the thing. They wouldn't have even needed to open the test tubes. Like, they could have just shown there's, like, a biohazard thing on it and been like, hey, what the fuck is this? And then, that way, you could still have the reveal when you get to the dome in the Undercity, where you find the biophage container down there, and then you find out that it's got the little biophage larva in it. And you think, oh, fuck, this is what they were transporting. Like, you could still do that. And, like I said, you put in a few more instances where he hallucinates his dead friend, saying that it's his fault or, like, something is his fault. And then you could still have that reveal where, like, where you find out he knew about it ahead of time and has just been in denial for his complicitness in the tragedy on Europa. And honestly, it would work. Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily like to say, oh, like I don't like to play armchair editor. A lot of times it's just like, oh, well, they should have just done this and then it would have been fine. Because it's just like, there's still ways you could fuck that up. There's ways that you probably could have made this work a little bit better without, like, making these huge changes to, like, when things get revealed. But, like, at the same time, it's just, again, this is what I try to say when I say that, like, I really need to learn to be more of a hater. Because it's just, like, I'm sitting here trying to, like, discuss my criticisms with this game, and I'm finding myself, like, getting caught up trying to, like, almost apologize at the same time that I'm giving the criticisms, where it's just like, oh, yeah, you know, it's a miracle any video game gets made at all. But it's just like, yeah, but it being a miracle that it gets made doesn't mean that there can't still be things wrong with it. There's a lot of work that goes into bad movies. There's a lot of work that goes into bad TV shows. Did you know that All My Children ended in, like, 2011 and had a brief 2013 revival before it just went off the air completely? But there are characters from that show whose story arcs have continued in other soap operas. This is a completely different tangent I'm about to go on. But I was reading through the character list for All My Children again because it's a long fucking list. And I'm seeing things where it's just like, this character was on the show up until 2011 when it initially went off the air, but they returned again in an episode of General Hospital in 2019. And I'm just like, really? Okay. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Listen, reading the character list for All My Children is a lot of fun because there's some wild shit that apparently happens on that show. Stuff like a thing called Project Orpheus, or somebody having multiple personalities and one of them is a drug lord named Proteus. Like, and this is for a soap opera. Did you know that Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan were on All My Children as the same character? I had no idea. You're so tiered? What tier are you? Now, when I say that they were the same character, I mean Chadwick Boseman played the character for one episode, and was fired after he criticized the production for, like, dipping into racial stereotypes, and the character was recast with Michael B. Jordan. But even though they did fire Chadwick Boseman and recast the character, they did actually take into account some of Boseman's criticisms for how they were writing the character and reworked it to kind of, like, distance it from racial stereotypes. We should continue playing the game. Okay, did I buy enough? Yeah, I've got plenty of fucking ammo, honestly. I'm good. I better be good because it's the final boss.
The greater risk is in failing to act, especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time, he approaches. The survivor.
Yeah, that's me.
Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
Shut the
What
fuck
about
up.
you, huh? Watching people die for fun, is that your protocol?
No, you are mistaken, Mr. B. The protocol isn't about death. It's about life.
What kind of protocol is it?
Our future lies out there. Our destiny. But we were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back. We have to evolve if we are to survive. And now, you'll all see why. Proof that my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true...
Oh, hey, Sam Witwer.
Humanity. Or my hour.
Well, 5-2-1. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse, but then I realized it is a gift. The warden has opened my eyes, shown me my purpose.
You got some varicose going on up there, big guy. Whoop. Ooh, my guts. Hold on, let me just. Oh. Ah. Ow. Whoa. Whoa. Shut your fucking mouth, man. Mothman? Oh.
No one to save you now.
Whee!
No tricks. No escape this time. I've beaten you. I've beaten everyone. I told you. What's happening to me?
I love the reaction to that being, ah, shit! Ultimately, I get what the game was going for, and maybe it's because I'm not a huge fan of the complicity through an action mindset. Even so, I don't feel the game handles it very well regardless. It's one of those things where it's just like, what is it? All that's needed for evil to spread is for good men to do nothing, or whatever. To add, I can't find myself connecting with characters as much as in Dead Space, especially this Mr. X wannabe. Of course, this guy, he's just, like, too hammy. It's Sam Witwer! I like Sam Witwer. He's a good actor. Talking like he needs to down a bottle of 8 acid. It's called constipation, my good man. Oh no, my chicken dinner, it went bad! Oh, he's got little baby hands on all his fingers.
There's always a price.
The fingers topped with little baby hands is very funny. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go over this way. Ow, fuck. Ah, shit. I'm not doing so hot. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Health gel. Oh, beans! Oh, come on. Ah! Fuck. Shotgun. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh god, I need to find more health. You have health in you? Please say yes. Ah! Health! Okay. Ah, fuck. Whoa! Woohoo! 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 Oh, I got him. Baby Hands just makes me think of the Copied Factory boss. This is just Copied Factory, but less sexy. Oh yeah, get real deep in there.
Hold on, Danny. You think you've beaten us?
Maybe.
Ferris was weak. An imperfect vessel.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be another game
That
after
sound
this.
is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs to me. No, I don't think so. Please. This is no time for false heroics. Leave the sample and walk away. There's an escape pod.
No?
There. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want. So tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back, fucker!
But you know, of course he's a hologram.
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now, I never lose.
No. This time you do.
Here, get gooped, Danny. There's some sort of, like, weird incongruity with, like, the textures on her.
Such a waste. All this to save one life. Don't think you've stopped us. The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As for you...
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. And Mr. Lee. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay at Black Iron.
Yeah, it was a real peach.
Tonight, while the prison sleeps, I will take matters into my own hands. I will release Mahler's experiments into the wild. No more talk. The time has come for action, and I know that I am right. Computer, initiate the Callisto protocol.
We didn't listen. That would have been really cool if we had listened to it prior to all those cutscenes, but yeah, there you go. This really does feel like Tron. I like how he's saying hurry, but like, we let her get so far ahead because we were just sitting there listening to the audio file.
Almost there. I see the pods.
There's just one.
I didn't. But I do now.
I can't keep running from what I've done.
Him being like, I can't keep running from what I'm done would feel like a lot more earned if he didn't realize what it is that he had done like 10 minutes ago.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. For everything. I didn't belong here.
Don't do this.
I do remember Dead Space 2.
Jacob!
Data transfer complete.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him. In the chaos of the moment, I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth.
Cool.
Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption?
I guess we'll never know.
Either way, I hope he found some peace.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Jacob, there might be a way out after all.
Reactor 4 temporary savings activated.
But I'm going to need your help.
Play the DLC, idiot! So that's the Callisto Protocol. At least the main game. We've still got the DLC to get through, which we will do next time we reconvene on an off week, which might be a little while, actually. Like Cage said, we are idiots. I do have the DLC. Because when the DLC released, they were selling it at a deep, deep, deep discount. I don't know why, but I have to assume it has something to do with the fact that this game probably didn't perform the way they wanted it to. But yeah. There's parts of Callisto Protocol that I can appreciate. I can appreciate the graphical fidelity. I can appreciate the voice acting. But then, like, there's just strange decisions where it's just, like, it's paced really weird. We don't get, like, any sort of, like, inventory or armor upgrade until, like, halfway through the game. And up until that point, it's, like, you're working with just absolutely abysmal, like, you have six item slots, and you fucking get torn apart so easily. Like, it's frustrating. And then, like, you get to the halfway point, it's just like, oh yeah, here is, like, considerably better armor that you probably could have used, like, I don't know, maybe an hour ago in game time? Limited inventory space works in a game that's designed around it. Exactly. The story is kind of a mess. And like I said, it was originally created to work into, like, the obscure lore of PUBG. But then when they removed the obscure lore of PUBG, you're left with a bunch of, like, details and plot elements that aren't well explained in context. And the one kind of cool thing, which is when you go into the dome and you see that big fuck off like biophage monster, you're out of there in like 3 minutes. Lead writer R. Eric Lieb. R. Eric Lieb, thank you for liking my tweet announcing this stream today. I'm sorry that I'm dunking on this game so much. I'm sure you're not watching this. I'm sure you're very busy writing for like actual like big screen movies. But also sorry. Thank you for liking my tweets. Like, Signalis has that as a core feature. It's because if you have more inventory slots, you get more ammo than God, and nothing survives. Oh, hey, a big monster that shows up and immediately you're out of there? Anyways, remember Silent Hill Downpour? At least with Silent Hill Downpour, like, that was an early thing that you do before you, like, even get into the town. That monster that you see in the dome is supposed to be, like, a narrative climax, where it's just like, oh, shit. This is the origin of the thing you've been dealing with the whole fucking game. And it's just, like I said, the twist is just really dumb and not nearly as telegraphed as well as it could. Like, listen, I know that there's like a lot of talk of like twists being like really obvious and like stories really telegraphing their twists, but this is the thing. You want a little bit of telegraphing for your twist. You want it to be kind of obvious if like people have been paying attention and scrutinizing like every little detail between when the narrative starts and when the narrative actually gets to the twist. You gotta have clues in there, because also it's like when you go back and you play through it again, like, it's a lot of fun to see where the narrative is just like giving you like a cheeky wink, like, hey, remember this for later. And it's just like, there really isn't anything like that in this game. Like, not really. Like, you've got like Jacob, like when Jacob is having his nightmare before he wakes up in his cell, like, he finds the little Jack-in-the-Box thing that was, like, present in the doctored footage from Europa. And, of course, he has, like, a couple hallucinations of, like, his friend being like, this is all your fault. And it's just like, yeah, you have that, but it's not enough to really, like, drive home that, like, there is something that Jacob isn't being honest with himself about, and that he is hiding. And, like, we've discussed at this point to hell and back, like, all of the ways that, like, that could have been rectified had they, like, maybe, like, just given the narrative, like, another pass. But at the same time, like, you know, with video game creation, I imagine, because again, I'm not a game developer, but I imagine there are certain points where you have to lock in something so that production can continue. Because, like, I mean, how many times have we heard it that, like, you know, a game gets bloated and, like, completely spirals out of control because there's somebody on the team, usually not anybody who should have any sort of, like, creative input, who's just like, hey, I think it would be cool if we add this. I really like this game. We should add this element from this. Like, at some point, obviously, you need to have, like, be like, okay, we need to lock in this. We can't go back and change any of it. We need to move forward with the creation of this game. Shout out to Josh Duhamel. I think he's a good actor, as is Karen Fukuhara and Sam Witwer, and also probably the rest of these guys, too. I mean, like, you know, I don't know any of them from anything else, but, like Josh Duhamel in the Transformers movies. I like Karen Fukuhara in The Boys and She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. I like Sam Witwer in The Mist, Star Wars, various parentheses. He did the voice of Darth Maul. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, God. So I'm really excited to continue this when we do get back to it. Because I've heard of people either playing the DLC or reading about the DLC and talking about how bad it is. So I'm very excited for that because the game on its own is just kind of like it's disappointing, I would say. You know? Like at worst. Like I think this could have been something really cool. Like I said, there's a lot about it I like. But it's just the issues that I have with it are so glaring that just like thinking about them makes me upset. I put this as like disappointing but not terrible. Yeah. So, PlayStation Studios, but I'm playing this on Xbox. Oh no. Anyway, so hearing that like people are getting angry at the DLC or just like talking about it being really bad has me excited. So, but that's going to be a little bit before we get to that because what's probably going to happen over the next few weeks of the Shark Stream is next week, the plan is that Catapult's going to be back, and we're probably going to be starting Bayonetta Origins. Cereza and the Lost Demon. And then I'm going to take a week off. And when I come back, we'll probably... Who are you calling a puny human? Anyway, when we come back, it'll probably be another Bayonetta Origins stream. And then after that, we'll be doing the DLC for Callisto Protocol. Because I've mentioned this before, I am getting to the point where I do think I need to take a break. Just because, like, I can... I mentioned this during the Star Wars stream, where that particular... The week that stream took place during... I had scrambled to figure out what I was going to play on Wednesday before Natalie suggested streaming her playing through 6.55 content, as well as Catboy Heaven in Final Fantasy XIV. And then I didn't figure out what I was going to be playing with Catpull until like 10:30 the night prior. No, I didn't figure out that I was going to be streaming with Catpull until 10:30, or I didn't ask them if they were good to stream the next day until 10:30 the night before, and I didn't figure out what we were playing until half an hour after that. So it was just kind of like, it was a really sort of embarrassing scramble that I was making at that time. And, like, looking back on it, and, like, even in the moment, like, I recognize, like, this is because I need to take a break. Because, you know, breaks are good to take. Every so often. Especially in service of avoiding burnout. You know? It's a real talk. Go take a break. I'm gonna. I have a very specific period of time that I'm going to take a break during, though. Like, I love getting to hang out in these streams. Yeah, no, like, you sounded like really tired during Star Wars. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to get assaulted by soundboards during the opening title crawl, and that really took the wind out of me. And not to mention everything having to do with, like, the Super Sabers and just, like, how difficult the Dooku fight was and everything. It's just... There was a lot going on. But it's definitely, like... I think it's important to really kind of, like... Even with that in mind, it's really important to, like, recognize, like, these sorts of signs, like, early on. Because it's just like, if I didn't have, like, the clarity of mind to, like, determine, oh, hey, I am in fact getting to the point that I need to, like, take a week off from streaming, or else I am just going to be fucking myself over, then I would probably keep going until the point that I just, like, completely break down and just, like, lose all interest in streaming. Because what's another good reason to take a break from streaming is because all the times that I've taken breaks from streaming, when it comes time to go back to streaming, I get really excited to do so. Like, anytime that I've taken a break from streaming, by the time it gets to the point that it's just, like, it's a few days from when I'm going to be going back, like, I can't wait to get back. I get so excited to stream again. Also, anytime I've taken a break from streaming, lots of major gaming news has happened in that week. And I have a lot to talk about when I get back. But I think they're going over song credits now, so I think we're probably getting to the end of these credits, or at the very least, I'm running out of shit to talk about. So I do want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpull. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, and now VGen at Team Catpull. If you should commission them. If you do commission them, use their VGen. It's what it's there for. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. Who's striking babies? Anyway. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, don't be weird. Please don't be weird to my friends. What else? Upcoming streams. Tomorrow we're actually starting Spider-Man 2. Not the recent one. The one based on the Sam Raimi film that was released for the original Xbox. So I hope you'll tune in for that. I'm excited. Because I played that game a lot as a kid, and I'm excited to get back into it. As part of our kind of on-again, off-again, like, continuing romp through the world of Spider-Man video games that I'm doing by starting with playing through all the film adaptation games. Then next week, we've got more Splatoon 2 on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to be probably finishing the Alexander raids in Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus, after which we're going to be working on the Shadow of Mach. And then next Friday, I'll need to make sure that Capel's good to go for it, but ideally, Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, where we will start our long and well-deserved healing from the horror that was Bayonetta 3. So I hope you'll tune in for that. Do I know anybody's streaming right now? I think Penelope is still doing Sekiro right now. I actually really like these special thanks where they all have special mentions. Yeah, it's neat. I will update Twitch later. Come on, Twitch. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Penelope. This is kind of going for a while. Like, one guy mentioned his cat, or all these people talking about their families. Love to see it. Yeah, it's really nice, honestly. Like, usually with, like, special thanks, you'd think, oh, they're just going to list, like, a couple people that, like, help with production, or like maybe like a fan site or a convention or something like that. But it's just like, no, you've got like all these people with like major hands in development of the game giving out their own special thanks for the people that they are thankful for, and that's nice. That's nice. These aren't in any sort of alphabetical order, it seems like, though, which makes it very difficult to tell how far along we are. As JPEGs of gross meat ribs flash in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and get like the raid message put up here. One of the good things about following somebody who is doing an uncapped subathon where they're just playing Souls-like after Souls-like for days on end is, generally speaking, they're always available for a raid. Oh, I think we've reached the end. Additional development! Okay, we gotta go. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.